How do you feel about the Mount Ashland expansion project?
Well, I'm kind of mixed on it because, and I have been for years, I really appreciate the concern about, the environment and what it's going to do. Anytime we go in, we change it for the animals and the plants there. But I also feel that it's a great natural resource that we have, and that we should be taking advantage of that people are getting out and they're being active rather than sitting at home. And it's a fun, wonderful place to be. So I just can't make up my mind one way or the other on it. I'm really torn.
I'm against it.
Why?
Ecology and concern about the future. It's not just now, and it's not just profits. It means our inheritance. And at this time of my life, I'm so aware of what we leave behind.
I've seen both sides, and I'm still kind of on the fence about it. I can see how, one side we want to preserve the environment, but also bringing in, having more area to ski would bring in more tourism and can help our economy.
I probably would be against it. I don't think that we need a bigger ski area. I think it's enough as it is, and we just need to keep our forest intact.
I feel like it's beneficial to snowboarders and
In what way?
it gives us more terrain to ride,
Good.
I
And
mean,
would you use it more, do you think, if there were more terrain?
yeah, I would have definitely purchased season pass this year if it was open. And I've been going up there for 5 years, and I've kind of gotten bored of just riding the same trails over and over. So I would definitely have purchased season pass this year, not hesitated on it. So.
Well, I'm against it. I think that in these days, the mountain has always been a borderline operation in terms of our weather. With global warming happening, I think we need to take responsibility locally for not taking steps that increase the pressures of global warming, which would be taking out any trees unnecessarily. So I'm against it.
I feel like it would be a good thing, and a lot of people I've talked to think it would be good, just because I think they need more runs to get more people up there.
I feel mixed. I'm concerned about the water quality and the cost to the city for impacts on the Rita Reservoir sedimentation. I'm concerned about these sensitive ecosystems at the headwaters of the East Fork of the Ashland Creek, and all those beautiful Engelmann spruce and other things in a wet area, in a place where there really isn't a lot of wet areas. I'm concerned about landslide potential on erosive soils. It's historically been the case in the Siskiyous, and that's particularly been identified as a landslide area. I'm concerned about the economics with warming trends and only a 7,000-foot mountain. We're having a bad year this year, but that's no surprise. I don't really think it's as much of an economic boon as it's being promoted as. I think the Mount Ashland Association is drooling over a basically free resort, since the city raised the funds years ago to purchase it. They don't have to buy out the city. So I'm concerned about the economic opportunism that really has no liability or no cost.
Well, I'm a skier, and I really would like to see the mountain be viable for everybody. While I'm not familiar with all the details, they have gone through a very extensive process, and it would seem to me that a small addition that would help make this a full-range family opportunity would be great for the community. The only reservations I have are the issues of weather and whether we get enough snow to make this thing economically viable. But that's a study for people to do. Obviously, if they want to expand it, they're going to have to borrow money, and a lender's going to want to be sure that there's going to be the kind of conditions where they'll end up getting repaid. What really irks me is the Sierra Club's continuing legal skirmishing. I used to be a member of the Sierra Club, but I'm sick and tired of their mindless suing about everything every time. There's got to be some balance between, community needs and human needs and nature's needs. And I think in balance, they've gone through all the process. It seems to me this is a worthy project if it makes economic sense.
I know that people are tired of it, and they're also frightened of antagonizing each other, but out of love, I say, let's not do it, and let's not antagonize each other.